Chicago Bears pick up their first win of the season. They defeat the Cowboys 31-14. Let's listen in on Kmet in the locker room.
What do you think it means for you guys in here, but just kind of for everybody's attitude?
Well, they're very bipolar here, so I'm sure they're very happy and they're probably on the higher end of the things than maybe they should be. So we're gonna stay right here. That's where I'm gonna be all year long. That's what I'm gonna do my best to do, and regardless if it's after a loss or after a game like this, staying even keeled the whole time. And I'm looking forward to getting to look at the tape tomorrow and correcting where things need to get better and moving on from there.
Well, Ben made a proclamation that he wanted to get the tight end to work. He said that was on him.
Yeah.
He kind of right away from the jump, the first play to pull.
Yeah.
You get involved. How did that happen today?
Yeah. Well, I was just mentioning, I thought they schemed up some really good stuff conceptually. Even not just for the tight ends, but you look at Luther's play, Colson's play down the sideline, my play in the end zone, Rome's play there. Just really well schemed up plays against that type of defense, and did a good job of that. And Caleb did a good job of distributing the football all over. So that was really good to see.
And what did you think of Caleb? I think this is the first game of his career he wasn't sacked a single time.
Well, that's good.
They
keep him clean. Yeah, good.
But it just felt like start to finish productive. The big shots, but also some of the checkdowns and things like that.
Yeah, I think we all felt really good, kind of having the first really normal week of a full plan going, and kind of having that true Monday through Sunday morning prep was really beneficial for us, and I thought we came out and executed the game plan pretty well.
This seems like the kind of game that the Bears were envisioning when they drafted Caleb and then when they hired Ben. How do you keep this going?
I think it always starts at practice. I think it starts when you look at the film and be honest about the mistakes that we had in this game and taking those head on. So. Yeah, we'll look at it from there, and regardless of win or loss, when you come back in on Monday, you gotta look at the tape for what it is and get better from it. So just continue to get better each and every week, and that's gonna be our main focus.
All right, back here on After the Whistle, Tina Nguyen, Pat the designer, Jim Miller here with you. Jim, I have to ask you, were you even keel back in the day? You strike me as a very even keel guy.
I was a flatliner, Tina. The ice water was running through my veins. You can't get too high or too low.
What do you make of Kmet's comment, Pat? I'll start with you.
Listen, I love it, and I think it's literally what Jim said, right? If you follow the pulse of the city, listen, we're a very passionate fan base, and we want to see a winner every single week. We want to see a team that's going to go out there and put their heart and soul into a game every single week. But sometimes it's the NFL. And football is a very difficult sport to play. And I think if you follow the trends of what, the media is saying or what the fans are saying, and listen, we've seen coaches in this city do that. That is the times where you get yourself into the most trouble. I love the fact that Kmet's like, yeah, great win. We're 1-2. Let's go back out here. Let's watch the tape and try and get to 2-2. And then we have the bye week. Like that even keelness. And you have to understand, he's been through this before. We were 4-2 last season. We finished the season with 5 wins. Like, this is a team that understands the win right now doesn't mean that you're going to the Super Bowl after that. And I think that is why you're seeing a very even keel team after this win.
I do want to mention this to you guys, and we talked about this before the show. Caleb Williams today, let me pull up his stat line real quick. 19 of 28, 298 yards, 4 touchdowns. The Wiener Circle tweeted earlier this week, if Caleb throws 4 touchdowns on Sunday, we will give away free hot dogs on Tuesday. So we'll all be in line for free hot dogs at some point.
I will, in fact, be in line for free hot dogs for sure.
That's one way to motivate people. Free food.
Is that what got it done? Is that the bottom line? Just a hot dog?
Free food. Let's talk about this defense. And Jim, I'll start with you because this defense, I know 3 games into the season, so early, but they came into this game banged up. What do you make of how they performed?
Yeah, I really thought guys were flying around. Obviously, the big hit on CeeDee Lamb, that altered the Dallas Cowboys game plan. I just think Byard laid some big hits in there. They used Brisker as a blitzer. We've talked about that. Think about the big sack it was a Mike Sam cross dog blitz. Dennis Allen had a lot of different looks. He would show a lot of guys. Tom Brady pointed it out in the broadcast. He would show up a lot of guys at the line of scrimmage. Then at the snap of the ball, he would drop into coverage. And Dak kind of got confused. He was just taking the check down to his tight end, uncertain what Dennis Allen was doing defensively. So I thought, being without Jalen Johnson, they tried to pick on Nashawn Wright early, and then CeeDee Lamb was out of the game, and that ended up not being an option for them. They went back to George Pickens, and then he had the big turnover late in the game.
Yeah.
So I thought, really Dennis Allen really kept them off guard. Dallas is a powerful offense, but Dennis Allen, they got the key stops when they needed, in my opinion. Then I thought it was big by Torrey Taylor. The second to the last drive, I believe it was, he pins Dallas down inside the 5-yard line, makes Dallas earn it. 16 plays, Dallas goes on a march. And what does it end in? A Byard interception.
Yeah.
So Dennis Allen made Dallas earn it the entire time. And even then, they turned Dallas away. So excellent job overall by Dennis Allen.
Pat, you mentioned earlier in the show, a lot of first year. Montez Sweat got his first sack of the season, first sack since December 26th of last year. 4 total takeaways, I believe, from this defense. What do you make of how they performed, especially Nashawn Wright?
Listen, I mean, I think that you have a defense that is hungry to want to continue to get better. And you saw that start to take shape today. And I think you mentioned Nashawn Wright. He was eager to get to this game.
Against his former team.
Against his former team. He was in the locker room, got a chance to talk with him, and he was eager. He didn't get the interception he was looking for against Dak, but he was eager to get out there and play against Dak because of understanding the tendencies. And I think you saw some of, what Dennis Allen is looking for as far as pressure up front. I can't say that they're fully there. 2 sacks on the day. We're still looking for a little bit more pressure from that front four. As much as we want to talk about this defense being banged up, this is the front four that Ryan Poles went out and invested in. But I love how Jim brought it out. You can make it so much easier on this defense if you go out there and you put up points. You saw a defense in the second half that I thought absolutely was like, bet, our offense has given us enough to work with. Now we can pin our ears back. Now we can force ourselves into the face of Dak Prescott. Now we can go out there and try and put Dak in some difficult positions that lead to takeaways. You gave the defense an opportunity to be on their front foot for the first time. I think that we've said that probably since we were looking at it in the break, since Jacksonville of last year, probably, Jim. Like if we're being honest,
before
the
bye.
defense
I don't ever
has
remember playing with a lead like that. I don't ever remember playing with a lead like that. With the way they played offensively the past 5 years, that was really a great ball game by them.